Hi guys, this is Akib Javed and today I am going to show you an amazing automation technique by which you can automatically save the post shared by you or your users in a community in Reddit into a Airtable base. Guys, Reddit is a networking website where people interact with each other in communities, and Reddit is famous for collecting user generated stories and insights. So, if you are also having a subreddit or a community in Reddit, where you interact with people to gather insights about any topic, this automation is going to help you a lot. So let me show you. So guys, we are using Pabbly Connect application to set up this automation. And guys, the flow of this automation will look something like this. As and when any post got shared in a community in Reddit, the same post will be automatically saved in a base here in Airtable. Now let me show you how you can set up this whole automation. So guys, to create this automation, first you need to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And guys, to reach here, you can use the link that we have pasted in the description from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect trial account. After that, you can log in and reach here on the dashboard. And here you have to start setting up this automation by creating a workflow. So guys, to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button like this. And here you can give any suitable name to a workflow also. So here I'm putting the name as Reddit to Airtable. Okay. And now you can and now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. Okay. And here on this page, you will find these two things. First, the trigger and the action. So guys, our automation work on these two things. The trigger says when this happens. That means when any event occurs, the action is a response to that trigger. So action will make Pabbly Connect perform any action. Okay. So here you can see in our use case, the trigger would be any post shared by you or your community member here in Reddit. And the action or the response to that trigger would be save the same post in Airtable. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up your trigger. For that, you have to click here. And from this choose app field, you have to choose your trigger application. So our trigger application is Reddit. So you have to type Reddit here and select the application. Okay, then you have to select the trigger event. So the trigger event would be a new post. And here you can read it will trigger when there is a new post in the subreddit. Okay, so you have to select this and then you have to click on this connect button. And from this window, you have to select this add new connection option. Then click on connect with Reddit. Okay. And from this window, you have to give the access to collect the details of the post shared by users or you in subreddit. So you have to click here on this allow button. Okay. And you can see the authorization is getting successful here. And you can see in a few moments, we'll be connected with Reddit. So you can see now connected button is showing up. That means we are connected. And here it is asking for the name of your subreddit. So for that, you can reach the dashboard of your Reddit account. And here you can see I have this subreddit. Let me show you how you can find it. You can see here in this tab, you will find this the icon and the name of your subreddit, which is called Pabbly Test. So my subreddit's name is Pabbly Test. So I'm going to fill this name here in this subreddit field, Pabbly Test. Okay, like this. Now when you click here on save and send test request, it will fetch the details or the data of the most recent post that you have shared in your subreddit. Okay, or any most recent post shared by any community member in your subreddit. So let me click here on save and send test request and you will see how the data will look like. So you can see the data of a most recent post got captured here like this, and it is showing the subreddit's name, the text shared by the person. Okay, you can see this is the text shared by the person. Okay, and this is the title of the post, why we need automation. Okay, and these are all other technical details it is showing here like this. Okay, so this is a kind of a text post only. So we are showing you the example of text post. You can set up this automation for the image post also. Okay. So these are the things I have in this data. And this is the post actually. You can see that was shared by me a few minutes before. Okay. So now I want to save the date. I want to save this post in my Airtable. So you can see that I have this Reddit post database in my Airtable, and I have this table created in my Airtable application, which have the post title, which have the content column and the date column as well. So I want to see any post created by any user or me in the post title, the content of the post, and the date on which that post is being shared. Okay. So for this, what you have to do, you have to come to Pabbly Connect and you have to click here on this action window. And now from this choose app, you have to choose your action application. So what is the action that you want to perform? You want to save the post in Airtable. So the action application would be Airtable. So you have to search Airtable here. Okay, like this. And then you have to select the action event as create a record in the table. So you have to select this create record option. Then click on this connect button. And from this window, select this add new connection option. And here it will ask for the API key to get the application connected. So to find the API key, you have to reach the dashboard of Airtable, and in the account section, you will find it. So you can read the instructions here, or let me show you the process. So this is my Airtable base, and this is the profile icon. Click on this profile icon, and here you'll find this accounts section. Click on accounts. And from this page, you will find when you scroll down this API key here. Okay. So you have to copy this key from here and you have to paste the key here in this token field in Pabbly Connect like this. Okay. Then you have to click on save and you will be connected with Airtable like this. Okay. Now it is asking for the base ID. So when you click here, it will show you all the bases you have created in your Airtable. Okay. So the base I am using is this one, Reddit post data. Okay. This is the name of the base I have created, Reddit post data. So I have to find this base here from this drop down. Let me type here Reddit. Okay, you can see the Reddit post data base is showing up here. Select this. Okay. And then it will ask for the table's name that you have in the base. So my table is this one. Let me show you. The name of this table is table 1. Okay. So I'm going to select this from this drop down. So it is showing only one option because I have only one table here in my base. Now it is asking for the post title, the content, and the date. Same three fields which I have as a column in my Airtable base. You can see the post title, the content, and the date. Okay, so I'm going to map the details of these fields here in Pabbly Connect, and this same data will be delivered to my Airtable. Let me show you. So I have gathered the information and the details of the post in this first tab. Let me show you. So here in this first tab, you can see I have collected the details. I have fetched the details of a post from Reddit to here, and I have all these details you can see here in this first tab. Okay. So I'm going to use the details that I have captured here in this first tab to save these details only in Airtable. Okay. So here in this tab in this Airtable, it is showing us this field, the post title. Okay. So here I'm going to click, and you will when you click here, you will find this previous tab available in this drop down, and from here you can see all the details that you have already captured in that step. So from here only I am going to map the title of this post. So you can see here the title of the post is here. When you scroll down, you will find the title like this, the data title. Okay, so map it, and in the content you can map the content, the text content that we have received now. Okay, this is the self text label, and here you will find the content of the post. Okay, and for this date, you can see here in this first tab, it is not showing us the date on which this post is shared in Reddit. Okay, so to get the date, what you can do, you can use a feature by Pabbly which is called date time formatter. So in between these two steps, I am going to apply another step by clicking here on this plus icon. I am going to open another action window, and from this step, I am going to use that feature which is called date time formatter by Pabbly. And with the help of this feature, we are going to fetch the current date or the date on which the post is being shared. or the date on which the trigger happens. Okay, so in this action event you have to select this current date option, so it will retrieve the current date in UTC format. Okay, so here you can see it is showing this connect button. Click on this connect. Okay, and now it is asking for the format in which you want the date. So I want the date in this simple format that we generally use, this DDMMYY. Okay, date, month and year. So I've selected this. Now it is asking if you want to include the time also in the response. So if you want to find out the time in which the at which the post being shared in Reddit, you can make this true. Okay, I do not want the time right now, so I'm making it false here. And now click here on this save and send test request button, and it will show you the date on which the post got shared in Reddit. You can see that date is here. Okay, now I'm going to map this same date here in Airtable. Okay, in this field, when you click here you will find, okay, so it is now not showing the previous tab. So for that, let us make the connection again with Airtable. Now you can use this existing connection option and just save it. Okay, so sometimes it do not show you the previous step, it show you the steps in sequence, so that's why. And here you can see now all the details we have filled is actually there, and now when you click on date you will find these previous steps. Okay, so from this date time formatters tab you have to map the date like this. Okay, right. Now when you click here on save and send test request, this data will be delivered into your Airtable base here. Okay, so now we are done mapping the details. And guys, when you map these details, what will happen, as and when the next time any post will be shared here on this Reddit account and this subreddit, the details of the same post will be shared with Pabbly Connect as it is, with the help of this mapping automatically, and the data will be transferred to Airtable as well. Okay, so now let's check our connection with Airtable. Here you can see I have this table here with this column post title, content and date. Now let's check our connection. I'm clicking here on save and send test request now, and the data will be transferred to Airtable. Okay, you can see it started showing this kind of response here. Okay, now let us check in our Airtable, and you can see this row, a new row got added here in this table with the title, why we need automation, the content and the date as well. Okay, so our connection is working fine and our workflow is completed. Now let me give you a quick recap. And guys, you have to set up this automation only once. You have to make this connection of trigger and action only once. You have to map the details only once. After creating this automation, next time whenever a new post will be shared on a community you have in Reddit, the same post will be saved in Airtable automatically. Okay, so here you can see, first of all, what we have done in this trigger window, we connected our trigger application. Then we fetch the test details from Reddit to here in Pabbly Connect like this. Okay, and then we applied this date time formatter to get the date on which this trigger is happening. Okay, by using date time formatters, current event, current date action event. Okay, after that I connected Airtable application in this actions tab and to create a record in Airtable, and I have mapped the details required to send the data. And after that I just clicked here on save and send test request, and the data is here. Okay, so now you just have to click on save. And guys, you can use this same workflow, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, and you can clone that same workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect trial account and start using this automation instantly. Thank you so much. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you got any query regarding our business automation, you can ask and discuss your queries from this forum. And guys, if you want to check the pricing of this application, you can use this link. And if our automations are helping you, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.